Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Monday, April 11th, 2016. The game director from Final Fantasy XV has said that he thinks a PC version would be a good idea, and he would like to take the game to another technical level, and hopes to make it a different type of project altogether. Eat your heart out, console players. The Valkyrie Profile series is getting a new game called Valkyrie and Tomia: The Origin. It's set to release in spring in Japan, no word on releases elsewhere. The division is facing some issues as daily missions have disappeared completely. Ubisoft says that it will be fixed by tomorrow. Bethesda is sending out more invites for the beta for their creation kit for mods for Fallout 4. If you want to request access, you can do so on their forums. There's a link in the description down below. Rock Band 4 will add tracks from Justin Bieber, Lamb of God, and Weezer later this month. Guess what all three of those artists have in common? Nothing! Phantasmal, the first-person shooter procedurally generated horror survival roguelike game, that is a lot of genres, will be leaving early access this Thursday, April 14th. The adversary mode called Inch by Inch for GTA 5 that was data mined a few weeks ago is confirmed. From what I can tell, it plays a lot like football with guns. Finally, for teasers, it took 29 years for someone to find an Easter egg in Punch-Out. There's a visual cue of a man on the side of the ring ducking when fighting Piston Honda, which will tell you exactly when to punch him for a one-hit knockout. 2 trailers are coming today for huge games releasing this year. Come and watch them with me today on News Cartridge. We have our Arkham Knight of 2016. Today's top story is about Quantum Break and about how it's Microsoft's biggest selling new IP. Congratulations, Microsoft, except you done fucked up the PC version hard. On PC, the game suffers from a frame rate issue I have never heard of before. On a 60Hz monitor, the game refuses to go above 50 FPS. Lower the refresh rate of the monitor to 50 Hz, and you get a 43 frames per second limit. The only way to achieve 60 or higher is on a 120 or 144 Hz monitor, but juddering becomes way more apparent at that point. The game is also rendered at 720p and then upscaled to 1080 on Xbox One. The same technique is used on PC, however, because of the pixel density of a PC monitor, it leads to a blurry image. Nvidia cards are reporting crashes, and even more crashes. Traditional frame counters cannot be used because the UWP, or Universal Windows Platform, does not allow overlays on games. While using a standard hard drive, the game will skip and stutter, as well as being recognized as a trial version. Yeah, I have no clue about any of this. Stay tuned to News Cartridge to see how Microsoft fixes this. The first trailer I have for you today is for TitanFall 2. It's just a teaser trailer, so there isn't much to really say about it, but it does give an ominous tone to the game. I'm just hoping that there's some sort of story mode to keep the game going, unlike last time. And hey, Titans with swords, who can argue with that? More is going to be revealed at EA Play on June 12th. Now, less of a teaser trailer and more of just CGI eye candy, the trailer for Gears of War 4, and oh, does it look so good. I have never played any of the Gears of War games, mainly because only the first one was on PC, but the trailer is done so well that even someone like me knows what's going on. Featured is a cover of the song Sound of Silence by Disturbed, and it's a perfect fit. To see the whole trailer for yourself, see the link in the description down below, as well as sources for all of today's stories. Finally today, a gunmaker in Texas is facing scrutiny and outrage for making this: an NES Lightzapper themed Glock. Prepare to get your panties in a bunch, but I don't have a problem with this. This should just be a really cool thing, but it's not. Many people are calling outrage because it looks like a Lightzapper gun, and no, it doesn't. It looks like a Glock painted like a Nintendo Zapper. If someone were to take an NES Lightzapper and then turn that into a real gun, we're talking about a whole other product now, one which I would be completely against. The makers of the gun say that it will never be put into mass production. However, I think it'd be crazy if he weren't to take custom orders on it. This is clearly not a toy, and the consideration of what happens when a child gets a hold of it ignores the blatant fact of irresponsible parents who left it in their reach. I'd really like to know your opinion of this. Please leave your comment down below. And now we're at tomorrow's game releases for PC: Stories, The Path of Destinies, Democracy 3, Africa, Marble Void, Dear Red Extended, and Fallout 4 Wasteland Workshop DLC. For PlayStation 4, Ratchet & Clank, Dark Souls 3, Stories, The Path of Destinies, and Fallout 4 Wasteland Workshop DLC. For Xbox One, Dark Souls 3 and Fallout 4 Wasteland Workshop DLC. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I'm Dandruff. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you're looking for a good game, the citizens of Boston say Fallout 4 is a blast.